Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. You know, I had a plan of the videos I was going to post today. Some crystal opening commentaries, maybe some early access bundle shout-outs. You know, I did get plenty of submissions for those, and that normally is what happens the day after an early access bundle appears. Maybe some tips on how to beat the new Cavalier Event Quest, which is still just a couple days away, or removed, I should say, from starting. But all that had to be put on hold because we have the best Valentine's Day offers ever. If you don't have a date, Kabam says, hey, we'll be your date for the right price. Now, I've also been told from you all that they're called Cavalier Just the Two of Us crystals because there are 2 champions per crystal. Though, look, when I opened my reel, I didn't notice that. So maybe that's just something I got to keep my eye on. Because it says each crystal open contains 2 champions, guaranteed at least 2 3-star champions, with a chance to award a 4 to 6-star version of one of the following. So, I mean, that is a plus, right? I mean, that is a plus. Now, the drop rates aren't a plus, and I'll kind of talk about that in a different video on my channel today, which is what I was planning on doing before this hit. But shout out to those of you who said, Prof, check your store. Because I didn't have notifications until like an hour and a half into this afternoon that there was a romance store. And so suddenly, stop the presses, we have a best and worst value for your unit opportunity to break down on this. Now look, just because there's a Nexus crystal doesn't mean it's a good value. It's still a gamble. My golden rule on my channel is more choice, less chance. The best value are things you can guarantee the outcome of. I don't care if it's rank up items like tier 5 basic or tier 2 alpha. There's no RNG to it. You just get it. The best value is obviously the more options you have. So of course a Nexus crystal is more valuable than a basic crystal, but a Nexus crystal of 5 options or 10 options is much better than 3 options. So with that being said, we're going to go through each bundle and I'm going to grade them based off of the guaranteed value I feel like you're spending for the units and what you'd normally spend the units on. I'm also going to point out that you can skip these stores if you want to really gamble the units away for 6-star Blade, because you do have a 0.9% chance to get 6-star Blade, almost a 1% chance, or 1 out of 100 crystals about. Of course, 100 crystals is a lot of units. 30,000 units? So, 30,000 units for 6-star Blade. Worth it? I don't think so. Not in 2022. Especially if you don't have an Awakening gem. Okay, we have a chance to purchase up to 10 of these for a total unit potential of 2,500 units. And if you don't believe me, there's the math. You get 1 Cavalier Nexus crystal with the 2.4% 6-star drop rate and a 3.2% drop rate for a 5-star Nexus, along with, it's basically 3% and 16%. The still normal drop rates, which again I'm doing a video on this on my channel by the end of the day. 1,000 6-star shards, 10% of a 6-star, 10% of a 6-star for 2,500 units total if you want to get 10 of them. But okay, 10% of a 6-star. So basically it's the equivalent of a 6-star for 2,500 units and 10 Cavalier Nexus crystals, and you get to select tier 5 specific ISO, which some of you will say that that's what you need most. It's also a very small amount of gold. Like, a very, very small amount of gold. If it's $1 million gold per $100 spent, and it's $25 in theory, or 250 units is not $25 obviously, but it's $2.50 worth of gold is what I'm trying to say. $2.50 worth of gold. The gold continues to be harder to acquire in these offers. So 250 units. What is that normally? Well, that is $10. You'll get 25 units in addition. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, for $10. For $10, you get a Cavalier Nexus crystal and 1,000 6-star shards. I'm going to give that a C+. The Cavalier Nexus crystal is easily just going to be a crystal that gives you nothing but 3 and 4 stars. I opened one of those every day last month, and I opened mostly 3 and 4 stars. So let's just say, on average, you'll get a 4-star champion and 1,000 6-star shards for $10. That's a C+. I would skip it personally. All right. There is both guaranteed value and risk with this next Thronebreaker Romance bundle. Good news is, for the guaranteed value, you get 3 Tier 4 class Catalyst selectors, which personally, I think the value for those is way better than the value to get 2 of the Romance Bundle 1s, because 2 Cavalier Nexus crystals and 2,000 6-star shards for what could be a 6-star Groot is going to be a lot worse than 3 Tier 4 class Catalysts of the class that you want, and on top of that, a fully formed Tier 5 basic. I wish this was a selector. That would make this an A deal. It's not, so I'm going to give it a B, but I think in terms of guaranteed value, Bundle 2, much better than Bundle 1. Now, Bundle 3 is, in terms of guaranteed value, the best we've seen so far. There is no gamble in this. 850 units is exactly, to a T, $30 worth of units. And $30 worth of units gets you a 20% Tier 5 class Catalyst Fragment Selector. Now, this is a Thronebreaker, so I'm guessing that you Cavalier players obviously are seeing a small fraction of this. I'm going to have to do a video for Cavalier players on its own, depending on screenshots from my Cavalier player friends, which I haven't checked line yet, but I'm guessing that you all maybe have already sent that. $30 for a 20%. Normally, it's $50 for a 25 to 50%. Now, of course, we did see the greatest daily card of all time to start this month, where it was $100 for 2. They weren't selectors, but they were 200% fully formed class crystals. 5 Tier 2 Alpha, which Tier 2 Alpha are $5 a piece. That's still $25 worth of Tier 2 Alpha. So here's the cool thing. If you think Tier 2 Alpha are $5 a piece, really that's $25. This is a $30 deal. It's $5 for a 20% Tier 5 class Catalyst Fragment Selector, 85,000 gold, which is still a pathetic amount of gold, and 2 Tier 5 class ISO 8 selectors. I'm going to give this a B+. It's the best guaranteed value for Thronebreaker so far. Now, we jump a huge amount. From 850, you can get 2 of these offers for less than the price of 1 of these. They have Tier 1 Alpha, which is not worth that much to Thronebreakers anymore. In fact, I think it's worth maybe a dollar, probably 50 cents a piece. So we're going to say $5 worth of Tier 1 Alpha and a 6-star Nexus, which is usually the price that you would pay. I mean, anywhere from $50 to $100. Of course, today the great thing about the Thronebreaker unit offers is that they get the units included with them. This should be one of 2 things. Either a class-based Nexus crystal for the price, or an option that gives you more than 3 when you click on it. It says this crystal appears into multiple dimensions to allow you to pick one of 3 randomized 6-star champions. I think this sucker is overpriced by at least 500 units. You might see 6-star Nexus and think, I got to jump on this. But just because you open a 6-star Nexus doesn't mean you can't open 3 champions worth of trash, and 2,000 units is a huge amount of units to spend on regret. Again, you can buy, in theory, 2 of these. Now, I actually think Kabam knows that this is a good offer because you can buy 2 of these, but you can only buy 1 of these. So I just noticed that it's a purchase limit of 1. I took for granted because everything else was a purchase limit of 5 or 10 that you'd get at least buy 2 of those. So buy the bundle 3 immediately. I think Kabam knows that's the best offer, which is why they're limiting the purchase. A little shady, though. But I'm going to give the Thronebreaker Romance Bundle number 4 a C-. Even though it's a Nexus Crystal and you've got some Tier 1 Alphas, it's below average for the 2,000 unit asking price. It's a C- because this thing for 1,000 units more, we're just going to say it's $100 worth of units for the sake of argument, a rank 2 to rank 3 Romance rank up gem that can be used on a champion at max level that is a Romance champion. Everybody but 6-star Scarlet Witch or 6-star Wolverine. Now, does that mean that if 6-star Scarlet Witch or 6-star Wolverine come into the game someday, you can't use this? Because that'd be shady as hell. They're basically saying that right now because they're not in the crystal. But really, I would change the language of this and just say it's for any Romance champion that exists as a 6-star. Because then if Wolverine and Scarlet Witch someday came in the game, they would just retroactively be included. 250,000 gold, again, is a pathetic amount of gold. It's $25 worth of gold. 10 Tier 2 Alpha, though? Heck yeah. I can get on board with that. $50 worth of Tier 2 Alpha, which means a rank 2 to rank 3 rank up gem, not counting the ISO or the gold, which I'm counting as throw-in, is $50. And that's $50 for the clear, obvious item that takes a rank 2 champion, like let's say Falcon. They have to be a Romance champion. But that takes them to rank 3, and that supplements a Tier 5 class catalyst, 4 Tier 5 basic, 8 Tier 2 alpha, and 8 Tier 4 class catalyst. And Null is in these crystals. Hercules is in these crystals. Kitty Pryde is in these crystals. Here's what's weird about this. You can buy up to 2 Odins, but they also limit 1. They limit 1 because they know your boy Prof Huff is going to say this is another A offer. In fact, I'm going to give this the highest grade. I'm going to give this an A+ given the store, even though the gold is pathetic. So, Bundle 5 and Bundle 3 are so much better than that. Now, how about this? A Romance Awakening gem that means you can awaken your 6-star Hercules, you can awaken your 6-star Null, and yes, you can even awaken your 6-star Kitty Pryde if you land on them. 20 Romance 6 stones. They're generics, they appear, but 20 is a small amount. I wish it was 40. But considering how rare 6-star Awakening gems are in general, I'm going to give this an A. I don't think it's an A+. I think that should still go to this. But here's the deal, YouTube. I can awaken my Kitty Pryde. I've got Kitty Pryde unawakened. And I can take her to rank 3. Should I do it? Should I do it? So, A+, A. Let's go to bundle number 7. Also a limit of 1. 10,000 6-star shards and a 25% Tier 5 class catalyst fragment selector. So that's 1,000 units instead of 850 units. And this is a 20%er, and this is a 25%er. I'm going to give it another B+. I don't think it's quite as good as offer. I'm going to give this. I'm going to give this a B+ too. I'm going to downgrade Bundle 3 to a B+. High B's for Bundle 3 and Bundle 7. Solid A for Bundle 6 and an A+ for Bundle 5. Because I wish they gave more than 26 stones. But it's a high A. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to be generous. I'll give both A+ just to be objective. And then the Romance ISO 8 selector. Whatever. I don't even know if that's gradable. We'll give it a C. It's average. So, there you have it. The best and worst bundles. I think Bundle 5 and Bundle 6 are no-brainers. Bundle 7 and Bundle 3 are almost no-brainers. Everything else, meh. It depends how much you need Tier 5 basic and how much you want to gamble with Nexus crystals or 6-star crystals. I think the worst value, though, is Bundle 4. That is such an overpriced Nexus. 2,000 units. Give me a break. Should be maybe 1,500, but if they wanted to be very competitive, make it 1,000. We used to see 6-star Nexus for Thronebreakers at 850 units. So this is more than double the price it should be. I can't justify that despite the Tier 1 alphas thrown in. There you go. I'm pumped to put this out to help the community. Thanks for watching.